I'm a 10 handicapper, and it's been 12 months with the Ping G440 LST. This is going to be an honest, transparent review of mishits, heel strokes, toe strokes, centered bombs. First off, onto the range for some stats. Then we're going to head to the course. Let's go. We're going to go toe, middle, and heel, club face. Wish me luck. Not too bad, not too bad. It's keen golfers, we're down here at Max Golf Club, the home of golf, to hit a few drives with the G440, my own personal drive that I've had for the last 12 months. On-course review. So let's hit 5 shots and see how we get on this cheeky dog leg left. Hopefully, down the middle of the fairway. Out of bounds left, which you don't entertain, and trees on the right, so ideally little draw or a little push fade over the top of that big tree there. Let's get it. But I can't blame the driver on that one, so we're going to scrap that, start again. Just pretend you didn't see it. Nice one. Right now the pipe. Another good one there. 2 absolute bombs there. Little fade on that one. All waiting for that bomb to hit the fairway. Just a short interval to say a massive thank you. 250 subs we've hit, which is a brilliant achievement for the channel. There'll be a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, so if you want to hear more and keep in the know, smash that subscribe button. We'd much appreciated, and yeah, thank you for the support. Onto the video. So we had 1 heel, 1 toe, and 2 out the centre. So we have 350 yards to the middle. Let's check it out. So first one, heely one, just finished short of the corner. So we're still in play. The fairway is about 15 yards to the right hand side. So we're not too far offline. For a bad strike, we'll take it all down. So I can see 1 right hand side of the fairway. Just stayed on, I believe. See there the consistency is for distance as well. So the last one absolutely ripped. Just caught a piece of the fairway, and we have 100 left in. So I believe that's about 250 yard drive. The third one, a bit further up, centre of the fairway, and we have 84 yards left. The last ball, the absolute bomb, split the middle of the fairway, dead in line with the flag. We have a bit closer, 67 yards left. But the main thing is 1, 2, 3 in the fairway, and 1 heely strike, which was short left of the fairway. On to the 4th hole now. We've got the opposite, so we've got a dog leg right, so just over this big tree on the right hand side. You want a little fade, which is sort of suits my shape. So let's see how we get on. We've got 5 balls again. G440 LST head, 7.5 degrees. Nice slinger there. Should be good. Good start. Second ball. Again, great strike. Exactly where I wanted it. I think that one's even better. Tell you what though, 3 out of 5. Some absolute beauties today. 4 out of 5. Oh, that went dead straight. Dead straight. Well, Dolphin Gods definitely brought me down a peg there. I thought it was going to be 5 out of 5. I think that one might be in trouble. Let's go and have a look and find out. Yes, disclaimer as well, golfers. I'm working on my swing, so just bear with me. I'm slightly over the top especially when it comes to fading the ball. It kind of does emphasise that problem. So please don't comment me in the comments, I'm working on it. But to be fair, this is why I'm doing these reviews, to get honest sort of mid-handicapper. I'm a 10 handicap myself, so honest reviews. We are going to have them bad strokes, them toe strokes, them heel strokes, and the occasional top as well can happen. So it's all about how this driver sort of reacts. And with me playing over 100 rounds now with this golf club, I've got a great insight of how bad that error is. So we're just walking down now on this par 4. Let's see where the balls are. I think the last one, the 5th ball, has found the trees. It is an aggressive play on this hole to hit a driver. However, it can showcase sort of what it can do as well if you are brave enough to hit a driver on this hole. I think the 5th one is in the trees somewhere, so we'll count that one out, unfortunately. Just stayed out straight, which isn't a bad thing. Let's see where the other 4 have gone. Split the fairway with that one. Superb stroke. Second one, just on the left-hand side, just missing the fairway, probably 5 yards off. 76 yards left. Dispersion on this one, we have found the right-hand side rough and the left-hand side rough, but it's not a big miss. And of course, you can get away with it on this hole. The next one is just right-hand side. We do have 77 yards left. So that leaves us with the final one, which is the furthest and extremely good strike, which again has found the fairway. And to the centre of the green, we have 60 yards. So to recap on that hole, hole 4, little dogleg right, we had 2 in the fairway, 2 just off the fairway, left and right dispersion however, and 1 we just pushed out dead straight, which is sort of my own problem, my own fault. But it was a good strike again. Right, so we're just going to head over now to do the 3rd and final hole, which is a par 5, 500 yards, and we're going to smash some, step on some, see what kind of yardage we can get. So far, it's been about 250, 260, 270, I believe. Let's go over to the 5th hole now. Let's see if we can get ourselves into prime position for them approach shots. Hold that pose. Absolute pure. Right shot. Bit heely again, but we found that fairway. Bounce left. Should have found that fairway on that one. Second ball. Come on. Finally, number 3. That was very, very high off the face. So a good representation there. 3 balls, we've had 1 off the heel, 1 really high off the face, centre of the face. The first one was actually straight at the middle. I don't know why I look so surprised. So let's go up there and see where they are. Getting 0 on the ball today as well, so it's a good exercise on how far actually every ball is carried. So we've in fact hit 3 fairways, I think there's golfers. 1 on the left side, just hanging on there, and then 2 on the right hand side, setting up a lovely approach shot into green. Let's see how far we've got on the closest ball. We have 207 yards to the middle of the green. 3 great strikes there, 100% fairways. Before we fully go into my final thoughts, I was fitted for this driver against my AI Smoke Triple Diamond. Always recommend a fitting with any club 20 yards further than my AI Smoke. And also you have the Max version, don't forget. So if you're sitting between 80 to 100 mile an hour swing speed, this might be the version for you instead of the LST head. We're going to break it down into 3 steps. So price, performance and purchasability. We'll start off with price. Since it is actually driver season, you might be able to pick up this driver at a decent rate in the next couple of months with the new Ping G440 K that's come out recently. So you might be able to get this at a good deal, especially second hand. You might be able to pick it up for about $350. Heading into our favourite, performance. My not so picturesque swing. Obviously I'm hitting all over the face, and this driver is definitely the first driver that I've had which is the most forgiving out of the lot. I mean, you can hit it the heel, obviously not the hosel because that won't go very far. We can hit it off the heel, the toe, and if you was to almost close your eyes, you'd think that'd be 50 yards left or 50 yards right. And in fact, it's 20 yards left or 20 yards right off them bad stripes. So it's definitely the most forgiving driver I've ever had in the bag. Now with Ping drivers in the past, like the G425, the sound was not the best. In many cases, horrific, sounded like a tin can. I've definitely sorted it with this driver. It's quite a dull sounding driver. This driver sounds unreal in my opinion. And also distance. So as a 10 handicapper, I'm not really looking for distance. I'm looking to hit more fairways. However, this driver does definitely give you both. It gives you distance and forgiveness. And finally, the big one. Oh, it's an earthquake. Would I purchase this driver again? Yes, I would definitely purchase this again. That's the reason why it's still in the bag. It's absolutely unreal. I would definitely recommend going and trying this driver. You could pick this up at a pretty good price now. There's zero wrong with it, to be honest. It sounds good. It feels good. Performance is good. Distance is good. Forgiveness is unreal. And I have had a fair few drivers. I've had the Stealth. I've had AI Smoke. I've had... there's a few. Definitely recommend, go and try it and see what you think. Let me know in the comments. And also, it's driver season, so I'll be trying out the new drivers. Stay tuned for that. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. And we'll see what could potentially contend this absolute beast. Highly doubt it, but you never know. Watch this space. And that about wraps it up. Check out the suggested video. See you later, King Golfers.